I just don't see that if we have the chance to get rid of Nakomis and she's one of the strongest players in the game and she could win at the end, that we don't take it.
Well, no one right now can think of the end because it's week 2. But I understand Nakomis is one of the smartest players in here, but she's herself.
When you said it yourself, you're like, you know, we're in a very precarious situation. We're supposed to be like cool and making things work and like looking out for each other, which I've tried to do this week.
Kaysar, if you were so concerned about looking out for each other, these two people would not be on the block. If you were so concerned about looking out for each other, if you were so concerned about Mr. and Mrs. Smith, then you had the chance to have Erica use the veto, take...
No, because we wouldn't have the votes. Someone else would have went up. I had to put it to test. I didn't know if it existed. I didn't know.
We've been talking about this for...
So let me talk to Marcellas. Can I have a few seconds? Because him and I think, reached something on the same level.
I had to test the waters, man. I couldn't just base it on... Okay?
I don't, just give me a second with Marcellas.
You're supposed to be my fucking friend.
Marcellas,
and you are like, and you're up in my face talking about don't get in my face and don't touch me.
Marcellas, you got right in my face and started putting your hands in my face. Do you actually
Jace or I'm anybody?
No, but it's just, there's a certain point. As I give you respect when I talk, Marcellas,
Kaysar just fucking threatened me.
Marcellas,
does he want to drive me to the floor?
Listen to me. This is why I'm trying to talk to you and I asked him to step away. Okay? What happened here was stupid. Okay? I'm one of those people, I enjoy my personal space. That's when I talk to people. I don't try to get in an elevated position. Marcellas, just let me finish a couple sentences. I'm not talking to you from an elevated position. I'm not sitting here trying to be authoritative or anything. It's just, everyone agrees that the nominations were the dumbest fucking nominations.
You guys want to pretend like you have the numbers. Look around the house. You don't have the numbers. The rest of the house wants Diane to stay. That's why you're fighting so hard to get me and Erica.
Listen to me, okay? I've told you I want Diane to stay. Okay, on a personal level. All right, what worries me is her alliance with Chilltown. That is what worries me.
Diane came to me today and told me that she is willing to vote Mike Boogie and Will out. Nakomis never said that to me. Nakomis has played her cards. Nakomis and I sleep in the same room. She has played her cards close to her chest this entire time.
Well, this is why I want to talk to you about Kaysar, because...
And you guys think that just because Nakomis this week, that's fine, that she's going to forget that you actually put her on the block? She's not going to forget
Marcellas,
that.
Trust me. And we sent home one of her friends. Okay? The issue is...
And she can beat. That's how Nakomis thinks.
Can I finish anything?
Yes.
Listen, my rationale when these nominations happened was that they were dumb fucking nominations. Okay? Dumb. Because they were dumb.
And now I'm supposed to trust and clean up somebody else's mess that I didn't create? Continue. I'm going to let you talk. I'm just going to follow. Do your thing. Go.
I've totally lost my train of thought. I've seen stuff in Will and Boogie and Jace. I'm willing to go against my personal feelings and my instincts and stick with my gut in this one. As much as I like Diane and I want Diane to stay, I see her as being part of that entity. Diane, I feel that she wouldn't put me up. But she's never told me she'd go after Will and Boogie. She keeps telling me Chicken George.
She told me that to my face. She asked me to come talk to tell Janelle that she wanted to talk to her. She doesn't feel like she has an in with the 4. She says she's down with putting up Mike Boogie and Will and giving everybody a free week because they're not here for the right reasons. She's going to keep them in the game. She's not a member of Chilltown. If people would open their arms to this girl, they wouldn't have this whereas her alliance thing wouldn't even be an option. But now I'm getting strong-armed into voting for somebody to go.
Listen, this is the issue, and you can see this as well as I can. You called it out in the room the other night. You remember, in the room the other night, I was arguing for Nakomis to go as well. Okay? And you called it out. He made the same mistakes with these nominations that he did last year. But my problem is I am being lumped with the 4 regardless. So in that case, I have to worry about being a target with them as well. Correct? regardless of what happened last year, if Yvette was in here, it'd be
You
the
don't
5,
think that
correct?
the 4, which is really the 3, would throw you under the bus first?
Marcellas, I've been thrown under the bus by a couple of them already this time. But that doesn't matter. I am still... You're the one going around parading with the 4. You know what I mean? It comes out of your mouth like it's part of your vocabulary. So it's one of those situations where I have to worry about what's... You know what I mean? This is the hardest fucking week in the world for me because I don't know what to fucking do. You guys head over that way. I'm having discussions with Marcellas.